So there were negatives for that respect, especially since Miss Abby last year did show a tendency to run a little bit freely. So the fact that she got herself pretty het up in the preliminaries suggests that she just might run a little bit free today for Barry Canary.
A bit woolly in her coat as well, with winter setting in. Madam Lily in the colours of Pahlawi, who of course won first time up for John Quinn at Haydock just a month or so ago, is your new favourite as they assembled down at the start. Just sort of last minute checks being made. So while we have the chance, let's head up to the commentary box and join Malcolm.
Thanks, Alex. Lining up. They're off. They race away. 2.5 miles the trip for the opener. First to begin is Sally's Idea as they travel down towards the first of 12 flights of hurdles. Sally's Idea shows the way by a couple of lengths to Last Rose of Summer racing in second place. Black Rock Lake races in third position, followed by Madam Lily, who takes the first in fourth. Beat the Band is next towards the inside, followed by Steady's Breeze, and then behind that, sitting back in the field, is Miss Abby. A Special Lady, the back marker, will be at least 12 lengths off the pace, maybe 15, as they clear out over flight number 2. Heading down towards flight number 3 then, and it's Sally's Idea in the black jacket with the yellow cross belts, horse and a noseband, shows the way by 3 lengths to the red and yellow of Last Rose of Summer racing in second place. 2.5 more to Madam Lily, who races in third in the brown with the yellow braces and a white cap. Towards the inside, Black Rock Lake, the grey with the noseband in the yellow and green jacket, is next in the field, followed through by Steady's Breeze in the blue with the white sleeves, and then Beat the Band towards the rear of the field in front of Miss Abby, and the back marker, a Special Lady, still 12 to 15 off this leader, which is Sally's Idea, as they take the turn back towards the home straight on the first occasion. They'll shortly line up to 3 further flights of hurdles in the straight before they set off on their final circuit. Sally's Idea and Henry Brook then show the way by just over a length, as pace just steadying down a little bit. Last Rose of Summer races in second. Madam Lily is back in third from Black Rock Lake towards the inside rail. Beat the Band is next to Steady's Breeze, and then Miss Abby towards the back, and the Special Lady still the back marker, but the field is starting to concertina a little bit as they go to the centre flight in the home straight. This is flight number 5. Not much chasing the order up front. It's still Sally's Idea who shows the way as they approach this flight of hurdles and pops over to Last Rose of Summer in second. Black Rock Lake goes cosily towards the inside in third. Madam Lily is fourth. They're followed by Beat the Band and then Steady's Breeze as they reach the flight, which in a circuit's time will be the last. It's flight number 6 on this occasion, and they've all cleared that one safely. So they're heading up towards the winning post with just over a circuit to travel in the Scottish Racing Mares Maiden Hurdle Race. And up front it continues to be Sally's Idea, who leads by a couple of lengths to Last Rose of Summer racing second. Black Rock Lake tight to the fence in third. Madam Lily wider in fourth. Beat the Band is next to Steady's Breeze and then Miss Abby, and the back marker Special Lady detached by about 3 lengths from the main body of the field. They're taking the paddock turn and swinging right-handed to go to the back straight, about to pass their point of departure and quickening the pace down towards the next, which is flight number 7. It's Sally's Idea who still leads by just over a length to Last Rose of Summer racing in second. 2 lengths back to Black Rock Lake towards the inside racing with Madam Lily. Beat the Band is next in the field, followed through by Steady's Breeze. Miss Abby still towards the back, and the Special Lady is still last, a flying leap at that by the leader. Sally's Idea was really good there, fast and flat. They go down towards the next, flight number 8. Sally's Idea once again is good. Madam Lily has taken second. Last Rose of Summer's jockey's just lost an iron there. They go down towards the next on the far side of the course. This is flight number 9, and it's Sally's Idea who leads to Madam Lily. Last Rose of Summer very nearly went at that flight of hurdles. Good recovery, but the jockey's in all sorts of bother on that. They go down towards the end of the back stretch. Sally's Idea in front to Madam Lily. Black Rock Lake is next, followed through in behind by Last Rose of Summer, who's kept going without any irons at this stage. Behind that one, a length and a half to Miss Abby, followed by Steady's Breeze as they reach the end of the back stretch and start turning right-handed towards the home straight. Dropping right out is a Special Lady as they swing the turn back towards home. 3 flights of hurdles left to negotiate then, and up front it's still Sally's Idea who's made all, but Madam Lily's right on the premises out wide. Then Black Rock Lake deeper out to Last Rose of Summer. Miss Abby is back in 5th place as they level off towards this third last flight of hurdles. This is flight number 10. Sally's Idea still led to Madam Lily in 2nd place. Black Rock Lake down the centre kept going. Miss Abby's trying to pick up. Last Rose of Summer still kept going by the jockey with no irons to help. Down towards the second last they go then, and up front it's still on the inside Sally's Idea joined by Madam Lily. They're almost together. Last Rose of Summer, an extraordinary performance performance in the saddle from Matt Crawley. He's still got this mare going. Down towards the final flight of hurdles they go. Last Rose of Summer's just about hit the front. Extraordinary stuff in the saddle. Last Rose of Summer goes on. Madam Lily in second. Third place, the far side, is Sally's Idea. Inside the final half furlong they go. Last Rose of Summer, this could be the ride of the year. Last Rose of Summer in front by a couple of lengths to Madam Lily in second, and Last Rose of Summer has won it. Madam Lily in second, Sally's Idea was third, and Miss Abbey was fourth.
There he goes. That's how it's hard.
Well, after the success, the fall, but he can rise with pride in his chest. Astonishing stuff. Press pause on Sky Plus if you've got it, because that is one of the moments of the year, and I suspect will be high on the list of Racing UK highlights in the show reel at the end of 2010. There's Last Rose of Summer without Matt Crawley, who has performed a miracle to stay on in the first place, and we'll join that replay shortly. There's the last flight, and I was shouting at the telly, stay on, because not easy when the saddle had slipped way down the far side of the track, Tom.
Yeah, we'll go back to where it happened, because it slipped round. You could see one leg go down, one leg go up. He did very, very well to survive that moment, get his feet out of the irons. That was the crucial thing. Then the forward momentum wasn't as hard, perhaps, as it looked, but he did a tremendous job. The hard bit was just after the line pulling up. But let's just take a look at him here, Alex, and just look at how far down the far leg away from us is, and how short the other leg is. So the saddle's obviously gone round on the filly.
You can see he had a look down just briefly, as if to say, oh, what's happening? Just to the left of nose-banded Pahlawi. Look how long his right leg is compared to the left. And in the air, well, he's almost 45 degrees.
He did very well to survive that particular hurdle. He's gone there, look. Both legs on one side. He's hopped his leg straight over the back of the other one. Then he nearly overdoes it and overbalances. Gets himself reorganised, gets his momentum back, and jumps the next hurdle. And he does a tremendous job.
That's absolutely brilliant. I think both legs were out the irons there briefly.
Oh yeah, and he'd want to melt, because that's when you'd get a mother and father of a fall, because the saddle is obviously going. You don't want to go with the saddle. So he's taken both feet out. He's lost one and taken the other one out, but both were on one side, as you were saying. He was leaning across the horse's back.
He's going to take a fair chunk out, at least 35 grand. Is going to be picked up courtesy of £35 matched at 1,000. At this stage, I suspect most young lads, as fearless as they are, Tom, may well have elected to pull up and miss the hurdle still to come.
They might well have done. He found a mount that was very willing, and as I say, that forward momentum now, she pinged that, absolutely pinged that, and he's obviously got his damper up here. He's made an absolute wonderful fist of this. And this mare, when we see her in a moment, she comes down to the last. This is the second last we're coming to now. She pricks her ears, actually. There was a little bit of an anxious moment again at the last, because she just had a look at it. You see there, as soon as she changed legs there, he nearly went out the side door, but he gets a couple of thumps into her. Watch her here now. She pricks her ears, just has a little bit of a look, nearly unseats him again there, just lost his balance, but he did a great job. He's powered her home there. So tremendous performance, and one he won't forget. He might be talking with a bit of a lighter voice than when he went out, but well done. £7 claimer as well. Absolutely
Brilliant. That's the sort of stuff. That's another reason how you can sell racing. We should record this. That should be sent out right now to newslets all around the world, if not the UK, and that should be on the Tea Time News later on tonight.
Without a doubt, without a doubt. And that's what this game is all about. And you can hear the reception he's getting coming in here. I mean, racegoers.
Listen to that.
Yeah, racegoers. Now, they won't clap for one all day like that, I don't suppose, because they recognise that was a tremendous feat of horsemanship.
Brilliant stuff. It's his fourth season riding, Matt Crawley. He's been riding sort of down south for the likes of John Harrison, Lucy Wadham. But Richard Guest, I suspect, will have that on the highlight reel himself. And Guest, he's at about 30-odd winners, Richard Guest, on the flat. And now he's... sorry, Ray Guest, I should say, of course, flat trainer. He's just telling the written press how it's done, and we'll try and grab a word with him after Matt Crawley. Absolutely fantastic stuff. Pahlawi is the chaser. Obviously, there are cameos in behind. Sally's idea. It's given a nice ride by Henry Brook because she's quite keen, and it's been about building her confidence after that mishap a few starts back. She sort of bounded along in front for a long while.
She did, with a low head carriage. You can see her still there now, just pecked at that one. Winner coming through between horses. I must say that I thought Madame Lily was the most likely winner most of the way up the straight. She just didn't find quite as much as the winner, but she's run well enough to win a race of this calibre, and I would imagine it won't be too long before John Quinn finds an opportunity for her.
Reminds me a bit of Anthony. What was the Anthony, the guy at Wincanton, who had his first ever winner? Shades of that, wasn't it? Sensational stuff. And normally we show you a shot of the horse. They bounce, and unfortunately, bar that, I think it would have been 310s. But instead of a horse walking back to the winner's enclosure, we got the jockey, and rightly so. That was starry stuff, and he can hopefully afford a smile. And yes, he can. Great response here at Musselburgh. And what happened next in the first, Angus?
Truly remarkable stuff, Alex, wasn't it? Tremendous recovery from Matt Crawley, and then to keep this horse going all the way to the line and be prepared to keep going and try and win the race. Really well done to him. Last race of summer, 11-2 from Madame Lily, 3-1 favourite. Sally's Idea, 6-1 third, all 8 ran. Let's just see it again. It is worth having another look at, it really is. And we'll highlight him for you. He's behind Madame Lily with the sheepskin noseband. His saddle's gone at this stage. His right leg is lower than his left leg. He's trying to get it back. He's trying to pull the saddle round, but the hurdle's coming up, and he's just going to sit and suffer here. And, well, he's gone for all money. 1,000 to 1 on the exchanges for about 35 quid. Layers stung. Some punters have cleaned up. Thanks to this, what a recovery. Both legs one side of the horse, who keeps galloping, gets his arms around the horse's neck, leg back over, and then gathers the reins, and then is determined not to pull up, not to just act in self-preservation, but to try and go and win the race. Fantastic stuff from Matt Crawley. Well done to him.